What's going on, everybody? It's the Gift Snap Podcast on this Freestyle Friday night. It's your boy, Darnell Sparrow, your best Superman. He is the notorious Antoine Smooth. What's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I hope we don't have all these technical difficulties like we did last night. We just could not get the ball rolling. Somebody was trying to break us down.
Right, we was at the tail end of the show, right at the end when it all of a sudden just stopped.
I don't know what happened, but you know what? It's cool because it's amazing what can happen in 24 hours. So we have more to talk about. So like I said, it is Freestyle Friday. So if you're new to the show, Freestyle Friday is this. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. Wrestling, life, what we have for breakfast, whatever. So I'm going to start this off on a wrestling topic, since if you saw SmackDown, you found out that Rey Mysterio will be the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, which is quite surprising because the word was getting through the internet that the first inductee was going to be the Great Muta.
Now, I was definitely looking forward to that, for sure.
So what are your thoughts on Rey going in?
I think it's too soon because he's still active. You know what I'm saying? He's not retired yet. I mean, of course he's a Hall of Famer. There's no question.
No
It's
question.
just not right now. Yeah. Now, Muta, he just retired.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, if Ray's still active, then, yeah, not now. When he say I'm retired, then go ahead and put him in.
And
I
then,
think it's just too soon.
now, we're not saying Muta couldn't still go in. Like I said, it'll be sweet if he do. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura went to Japan and competed against him
For him to go in.
and got approval by the WWE to do it.
Right.
So yeah,
And
this
I
is
wouldn't be surprised if he inducts him.
he should.
Yeah.
He most definitely should. But yeah, Ray being the first, it is surprising. So I really want to see where this go. So you're gonna get into the Hall of Fame. You're gonna wind up losing to your son at WrestleMania. Is this it?
Is that right?
I mean, this might be it, because I think Dominic has shown us. Many of us were doubters. He has shown us that he can do this,
Yep.
especially as a heel.
That's true.
So he's definitely convinced me, because never in a million years would I would say that Dominic Mysterio will be the highlight of a show.
Right. We thought he was just a fresh meat baby face. Because you can tell. But, I mean, the prison thing, him joining Judgment Day, I mean, can't deny that.
No, you definitely can't deny. But keep saying it again. Change your name to XCOM Dom. Do it. What you waiting for?
Yeah. Right.
What?
I approve that.
Yes, you got to improve that. And then we see Legado del Fantasma going babyface.
Right.
That's different.
But this is mutual respect. This is all about the Lucha Libre tradition, which I totally get,
Right. Because
It's a respect thing among, the mask is sacred.
so that's
So,
telling me that's telling me something. That means Ray might be out the door, and Santos probably gonna be that next star.
right. And you think this is a passing of the torch
It,
to him?
it, it could be. I mean, Santos can go.
Yeah.
He definitely can go. I think he got better when he took the mask off.
Yeah. He was,
Heel del Fantasma.
healed that phantasm, right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was good then, but when it just seemed like when these guys take their mask off, some of them, it's like they get better. Because when Hoovy did it, he got better.
Mm-hmm.
When Psychosis did it, he got better. And pretty much the whole LWO all them took their mask off.
Like Damien and Silver King and all them guys. Yeah.
I mean, they all got better. So I just hope now that they baby faces, they just don't start, losing. But on the flip side of that, Zelina Del Vega, she needs to stay healed. I wouldn't be surprised Cruz.
Did she left him?
No, I wouldn't be surprised Cruz and Joaquin turn on him.
Yeah.
Because if he gonna be the next, Latin star, it would make sense. And then we hear they about to go back down to Puerto Rico,
Yeah, they'll be in Puerto Rico for Backlash.
and they haven't been down there since New Year's Revolution.
Yeah, they said what, 10 years ago?
No, it's longer than that. Cause that was the year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that the year Edge cashed in?
Yeah, 18 years. Yeah.
Yep, that was the year he cashed in on Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And that real rated R era began.
Again, right.
Don't be surprised he be in a match too.
Oh, Edge?
No, Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, don't be surprised. I mean, he's hosting it, but don't be surprised.
I mean, and then of course he's the pre-order for WWE 2K23.
Yes, which was it Tuesday? This coming Tuesday?
Was it well? If you get the deluxe or the icon edition, you get it March 14th.
Yep.
Everybody else is March 17th.
Yep. I am March 14th. I have already, as I ordered the digital, so it's already on both my Xboxes.
So you got what, the icon edition?
I got the icon edition, which means I got it on my Xbox One X. I got it on my Xbox Series X and the Series S. So I bought the digital, and that's another cool thing about it. Another cool thing about it, they give it to you. If you get the icon edition, you can get it on. If you had the Xbox One X, the one before the Series X, you can get it on there too. Well, like you getting 2 games in one. Like 2 for the price of 1. It's a steal. Because NBA 2K did the same thing. When you bought the Michael Jordan edition.
Cause I got mine I pre-ordered on PS5. I finally got one. And when you get the icon edition, not only you get everything that comes with it, but you also get the Ruthless Aggression pack, which consists of the prototype. Yes, you get the prototype. Get Brock Lesnar. I'm talking about the one where he wore the red tights. I'm talking about OVW.
Yeah, that's what do they call themselves? Him and Shelton, Minnesota Stretching Crew.
The Stretching Crew. Brock. Yep. You get that. You get Leviathan. You get Randy Orton. You know, the one where he wore the blue shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Get that Randy Orton and Kurt Angle. You get the Kurt Angle with the heads, with the headpiece on.
Hilarious. That's funny.
Without the hair. Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. So that's what you get with the icon. Then you get some my faction cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I think that they gonna really do well on this one because they definitely got to do better from that last one. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, last one was pretty good though.
It was okay.
That's pretty good.
I just want to see if I want to see if they're gonna
a little more realistic than the previous ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna put a little stank on it.
Right.
Cause I'm sure they're gonna do better. And speaking of doing better, we got to do better. Sean Kemp.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
We're gonna talk to you first. Now, in fact, we're gonna call this segment Lucky. Because 2 of y'all got lucky. First, Sean Kemp.
Right, first we're going to talk about Kemp.
Now, apparently somebody stole some stuff from you, including your phone. You track the phone. You go up and try to get the phone. Person that had it put that heat on you. But you decided to put the heat on him.
Right, he tried to go the OJ route.
But you get arrested. But that up to today, there were no charges filed. But
right.
I never understand.
They him now.
I never understand the thought. If somebody stole something from you, you know where it is. Why are you going to get it?
Let the police handle it. That's what they there for. Everybody wants to take the law into their own hands. Everybody want to be vigilantes. That's what end up getting you killed.
Right. Everybody want to be a thug till a real thug come out. And you walked over there with your heat.
Right.
So you must have knew something. So wherever you find that phone, you must have knew something.
Right. That must have been something on that phone you really need to get. Right.
Right, you had to bring the heat with you. I
You
say,
had to
or
bring
wherever
your heat with
or where
you.
the neighborhood
Right.
where he was at.
Right. You literally was bringing your heat over there just to get your phone back. Yeah, something was on that phone.
Let's
Like
see.
you want your wife to find out nothing or what? I mean,
I mean,
that'll
you,
do it to
I
you
mean, you
there.
trying to be the spokesperson to try to bring the Supersonics back. This ain't
Right.
how you do it.
No.
You can't be getting in trouble with guns and then acting foolish.
Right.
On top of that, you a black man.
Mm-hmm.
We already got enough issues with that, which
And
leads me
then
to
he got two cannabis
two cannabis
uh
shops,
got
and you
dispensaries.
and you
Yeah.
weren't about a phone. You got a whole weed shop.
Right.
Come on, you got to do better. And Jean Moran,
Yeah.
I'm talk to you next.
Yes.
I mean, you see that's why they say watch the company you keep. Now I know you want to have fun. That's fine. But you out here allegedly fighting teenagers.
Doing pickup games and yeah, you trying to help this guy a little, this 17-year-old kid from Houston. I guess playing. I guess y'all beefed and y'all you hit him alleged.
And then
And
you go,
first of all, he's a minor, and you hit
what?
a minor.
Here's a minor, you're an adult.
Yeah,
On top of that, you're a celebrity.
alleged. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Then you go to Colorado. You up there shooting videos with guns.
Yeah.
Got a question. One, who was with him when this happened?
Well, with the guns,
Who was
with the
with him?
gun,
Who was with him when he had this gun? Did he
was
record
it?
that or did he just hold the phone up?
I guess he held the phone. Looked like it.
And
Yeah.
did it dawn on anybody who saw that to come be like, hey, bro, no.
Right.
Because you put that out long enough for somebody to put it out for all us to see.
Yeah.
He might have deleted all this time, but you got to think. Because what if he doing a video with the gun and somebody just happened to get shot? Who the first person they going to blame?
You.
I'm like, you got to understand, John Morant is the face of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yep.
Ever since he came there, Grizzlies been doing well. He could be the face of the league if he wanted to be.
Right.
Already know two-time All-Star.
Two-time All-Star.
About to hit
Rookie
a
of the year.
about to hit a
Yeah.
he about to hit a 5-year, $200-some million contract.
Right. You got your own shoe out now.
Got the shoe out.
Found
Got
the
the
shoe out.
got the
Poway.
and Poway. When the last time Poway did anything with basketball players?
Exactly. He the first one
In a long time.
in a long time. Right. Right.
And you about to mess all that up for what?
You want to be a gangster, really?
I'm about to say everybody a gangster till a real gangster show up. And his
Show
dad.
up, right.
Let me say this.
Man, Tyler said,
My dad's 68. I'm 43. We got a relationship. We good. But he ain't my boy. He ain't my homie. He my dad.
that's your dad.
So
Right.
if I did something like that, oh, he would have been on me.
Right. That's where T. Morant needs to step in.
Then why are you hanging out? Why are you hanging? And here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what me and my dad never do. Well, we'll probably do it now because we're older. But if I was 20 something and my dad was dad in his 40s, you know what we wouldn't do? We wouldn't be at the same club together.
Right.
Cause who gonna watch who? I mean, come on. Man,
Oh,
I have no problem with the fact that T Moreno's out. He's supporting his son.
right.
Damn that every game, road or at home.
Front row.
But at the same
Uh,
time, you got to know when to kind of back up just a little bit. You ain't learned from what's his name, the ball's daddy.
oh, talking about Lavar.
Yep, you ain't learned from LeVar Ball.
Right. Because y'all almost messed up their career, especially Lonzo.
Lonzo career is done. Lonzo
I mean,
career is done.
what it was his ankle.
He can't stay healthy.
Lonzo can't stay healthy. LaMelo,
I think LaMelo's gonna be all right. LaMelo gonna be all right because let me tell you why. LaMelo gonna be all right because he went to a small market team.
and you got Michael Jordan as the owner.
Yeah, you went to the Charlotte on the small market team. Nobody ain't expecting y'all really do much. Go there and act a fool. Go there and cut up. He already an all-star. Billy Angelo done.
Yeah, well, he with Detroit.
Yeah, he got cut immediately. Like he showed up and they sent him home. And you notice,
Wiseman up in
and
there.
you notice ever since his son, and you ever notice LeVar ain't been talking. It been a minute.
Sure
It been a minute.
no big baller brand, none of that.
Oh, that just went kaput.
Right.
Yeah, that went straight kaput. But you did all that talking, talking about what your kids gonna do or what they can't do. They gotta do it. You can't. You can predict all you want to, but they gotta go out there and put that work in.
Only one probably succeed out of them is probably LaMelo.
Am I gonna be the only one? Like I said, go to a small team, get your name out there. No obligate for that team, and then when it's time for you for contract year, then you go to a big team, especially if they need you. And you could go there and not only win, you'll have some backup,
Right.
and that thing gonna be straight. But stay on basketball. How unlucky is Kevin Durant?
Man, he getting up there.
I,
He 35?
I mean, you get hurt warming up.
Yeah. You get like Anthony Davis. I don't know if that bad, but he's getting close to it.
Anthony Davis get hurt sitting down on the bench.
Right. They called him Stretcher AD. I mean, I heard nicknames, but that one got me. The Stretcher AD.
And what's funny about that, they've been talking about him. He been cutting up.
Right. When healthy, so nobody can't stop him.
He know he got, because they kept saying he ain't gonna be able to carry the Lakers while LeBron out.
No. And LeBron's foot, it's worse than I thought it was.
So
I
they
mean,
did.
he said
They
he heard a pop.
I said they need to
Yeah.
just make it to the play-in.
Yep.
That's all they got to do. Just gonna make it to the play-in. I mean, it's bad. You just going up for like a little dunk or something, and boom, he comes down, fail. I'm like, that's unlucky.
Ooh. Yeah. Just got to the Suns and you hurt. Man.
All right, I'm like, nah, come on. And they once get, well, I think, like I said, fans will be all right until they come back. They just gotta play it smart. And speaking of playing it smart, I saw it this past weekend. Couldn't resist. Chris Rock's Selective Outrage.
Love the title, by the way. Yeah.
You know what's up when they did your show live on Netflix.
He was in, Jada, that's her hometown, Baltimore? Yeah.
I mean, so, And let me say something about that show. The show was good. But people need to, but everybody's talking about what, the last 8 minutes?
Yeah.
He talked about Will Smith and Jada.
Cause see, everybody thought the whole show was about them. No, no.
Let me ask all these people who having a fit about it. You didn't see that coming?
All right, and he meant every word pretty much.
You didn't
He
see
was
this
in the.
coming.
He,
If you could,
I mean,
if they announced you gonna put out a comedy show, why you didn't expect he was gonna bring it up?
come on, really?
Now let's analyze this for a minute. All the stuff he said, none was a lie. But what are the people mad about?
He meant every word of what he said.
What are people mad about? Mad because he called Jada the B word. Mad because he called Will the B word.
I mean, first of all,
Mad because
he called Jada that. Yeah, I mean,
ma-
if it walked like a duck and quack like a duck.
right. Mad because he talking about it a year later. And you know what's funny? They got a nerve to call Chris Rock a sellout. Talking about he's selling out to the white man. But I got a question for you. If he's selling out to the white man, why the black folks talking about it?
Exactly. How is he selling out? Right.
All the comedians can't back him up. Now, how is he selling out? Because he do a comedy show, you getting paid. You don't know
right.
me, you, or nobody else know what he was going to say.
Right.
But what did he say that was wrong?
This was him venting. This is a vent show. And we were pretty much like, we were the doctors and he was the patient.
Right.
We listened to what he had to say. And he was venting. And it was loud and clear.
Cause let me ask you people something. Would you be interviewed by the person that's cheating on you?
Exactly.
I'm like Jada. Made Will Smith look like a B word. Point blank period.
Yep. I had sex with my son's best friend. How'd that make you feel, Will? Really? You gonna
And he
ask
stood there
something
and
like
he
that?
stood there and took it.
He took it too.
And
That's why he got that meme of the face of him sad. They replaced him with Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, she made you look soft. But you go on worldwide TV. Not just national, worldwide TV. Chris Rock tell a joke, you laughed at it. And it's like
everything was cool.
And it's like all she had to do was push a button. And he went up, put his hand, see, Will's very lucky though. I'm gonna tell you why. One, Chris Rock could have had him arrested that night.
Sure did. Yep.
Two,
that's assault. Right.
Chris Rock could have sued him. Probably got a lot of money for it.
He had him dead to rights. Yeah.
Truth be told, he probably could still do it. Chris Rock.
Statute of limitations ain't gonna do nothing about,
Chris Rock.
Statute of limitations ain't there. So, yeah.
Chris Rock got slapped and continued to do the show. So when he said you got slapped by the softest N-word in rap,
right?
And you on national TV, right? Yeah, he was hosting.
Just a presenter. He was just.
No, he was the presenter. And but you get on there cussing and acting a fool. Your wife, regardless if no matter what you was gonna do, nobody stopped you.
Nobody stopped her. Even Jada didn't stop her. Like, hey, you don't need to go up there. She just let it go. She didn't care.
But let me tell you something.
Where was security?
So let me tell you what they did. One, he ruined the Oscars for Will Packer, first black man never produced the Oscars. You ruined it for, Questlove. He won an Oscar. Nobody even know what he won that Oscar for.
Yeah, matter of fact, that was for best documentary, which Questlove won. Right.
I'm saying you got all these big time actors coming in the back talking to you. Because it would have been me, you wouldn't have got that Oscar that night.
They said that was Denzel talked to him, Tyler Perry. I think what's the actor from American Sniper.
I knew I got in there right off the bat, but no.
Yeah, but Denzel said that was the worst. Denzel said he really got into him. Yeah.
I mean, you should have never been out there, because now you're trying to go out there and trying to act like it didn't happen.
Right.
And here's the funny part about all that. Do you know at old Will Smith. His feelings hurt. He didn't go him. He didn't see the show, but people told him about it. His feelings hurt.
His feelings hurt.
Him feelings hurt.
What
He
Chris said to him?
no,
Really?
well, you slapped a man. He slapped you with comedy, but your feelings hurt. He talking about some get over it. Oh, Will, take your medicine.
Take your medicine, dude.
Because I tell you what,
Forge.
if that was Tupac, you wouldn't have done that. And Tupac little. Tupac smaller than him. He wouldn't have done that to Tupac. And we know Jada loved Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee you, if Tupac was alive, I bet it'd be a whole bunch of entanglements going on.
Oh, yeah.
And what Will gonna do? And let me tell you how.
Should've been with Tupac.
And did we forget this? At one time, there was going out there. Will was messing with some young chick that looked just like Jada when she was young. They put it out one time, had the pictures out. You ain't heard nothing about that since. Let me tell you why. Because Will know how to shut it down. Now, they're supposed to be so open, this open relationship. So if Will doing something, like I said, that one time they put it out, they had the pictures. He was on a boat. I think they was doing a movie together. Chick looked almost like Jada back in the day. Ain't heard nothing else. But you put your business out there. What was the point of that? Why are you telling everybody you ratchet?
Yeah, because, like we were saying, this ain't no Jason's lyric, Jada.
Nope.
You know? This ain't no set it off, Jada.
This ain't low down dirty Shane. This ain't different world Jada.
This ain't Woo Jada. Right.
This ain't even Hawthorne Jada. I'll take that one.
Hawthorne definitely. Yeah.
This red table talk. Damn.
Just sat there and Jada just putting it to him. I mean, you didn't satisfy me.
Cause you do cause see, if I was Will and I would have did it, I would have immediately been like, I would have been super apologetic. Now he claimed, he came out, he tried to reach out to Chris. What you gonna tell him? I mean, you could say I'm sorry. We know that.
You can do so much, right?
That's not gonna take away the fact that you did it. Chris Rock could die tomorrow. Mm-hmm. What's one of the main things we gonna remember? Him getting slapped.
Yep.
And what Jada don't realize is you messing up the church's money.
Right, because Chris said he heard Jada far worse than he heard me. What Jada heard him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And probably still ain't done.
Yeah.
I know they say choose your battles, but that was a battle you should have just let it be. Cause all he said was G.I. Jane can't wait to see it. What Jada should have did, counter that. Go make G.I. Jane too. Mm-hmm. Do it from a black woman. Do it. There was no black woman in power, black girl Rocco. Do it from that perspective. Mm-hmm. That might entice more women to go be Navy SEAL, because very few. I mean, Demi Moore did it in the 90s. Now you coming as a black female. Now you do it. Right. That's how you get the last laugh on somebody. That's how Chris Rock got the last laugh on you. He waited a year. You did it and lost movie roles, Will. That movie Emancipation, when she joked about that too. Talking about he saw that just to see Will Smith get whooped.
Right. Well, he physically slapped Chris, and Chris slapped him back with comedy.
Comedy, and got about $20-30 million for it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna get you and get paid for it.
Had a little mini tour off of it.
Yep. I'm gonna take your fault and do it at your expense. I'm gonna get paid at your expense.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make some money off of this.
While you sitting there looking crazy, now your feelings hurt. Talking about something, get over it. We shouldn't even be worrying about it. Why are you putting your business in the street?
Right. You just take your L, man. Move
Yeah,
on.
that's all. Just take the L. You didn't do nothing in August.
Yeah, you showed it. You should have beat up August.
You did nothing in August, and he was going in your house.
In
He was
your
going jail
house.
in your house, and you did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the person you
Yeah.
should have slapped the out of
Mm-hmm.
and slapped him
Instead,
hard.
you slapped Chris Rock. Yeah.
We got Chris Rock over a joking, and everybody was like, he was protecting his wife. Please tell me from what?
What was she protecting him from? She wasn't protecting him.
Yes,
Ain't love a two-way street?
yes.
Y'all supposed to protect each other? Man and wife?
All you had to do be like this, we'll deal with. You could have handled that backstage and had a talk with him.
You could have said, she kind of sensitive about that.
My, hey, dog, that wasn't. Just tell, hey, man, hey, Chris, that wasn't cool. She a little upset right now. And that probably could have been settled. Had he,
Yeah.
if it was me, he would have came to me and said that. I would have went over and I said, I didn't mean nothing by it. I apologize if I offended you, and let it be that. But she's still bitter over. She's still bitter over the fact that, when he did host the Oscars, and she was trying to get him to boycott because Will didn't get nominated for concussion.
Concussion.
I mean,
Yeah.
I seen concussion.
No.
Point. Yeah.
That wasn't one of Will's best movies.
And then he made a Rihanna joke about her.
Yeah. And Rihanna doing way better than you right now. Got a kid coming. Got one already.
And
So, I never thought, like, who
as a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it. Let's talk about that. Because maybe I'm missing something. The Vogue magazine with Rihanna on the cover. She's in front. Baby daddy, baby in the back holding hands. Everybody talking about something that make him look weak.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, that make A$AP Rocky look soft because he's in the back. He's not leading. Let's be clear on this. See, maybe I'm missing something. What was the article about? The article was about Rihanna.
Rihanna, yes.
Just because she's in the front, that doesn't mean he's still not leading his family. They make it seem like A$AP Rocky's broke. A$AP Rocky worth $20 million.
Exactly.
So he ain't broke. And yes, I looked that up. He ain't broke. What's the problem? I mean, it's a magazine cover that, by the way, most women read. What men read Vogue? I mean, I could see if it was Source magazine or something.
Right.
And even still, it's a magazine cover. Rihanna's hot right now.
Coming off the Super Bowl performance she had.
About that another bit. Rihanna got the music thing going. She got the makeup thing going. She got the Savage Fenty clothing line. It's a female magazine. Why not put the female in the front? See, people take the littlest stuff and make it into a big deal. They're talking about where they should have been standing side by side.
No. It's a woman's magazine, right? Correct?
I mean, because
So,
if you look at it
put a woman
and ask yourself this. He didn't have to be on that cover at all. It could have just been her and the baby. She still represented her man. You can't satisfy folks.
And some people just like to troll too. Yeah.
I'm like, simply because he's in the back holding the baby. I don't know where people get that logic from.
And the article was about her.
Yeah, she was the theme of a female magazine. But nobody, and matter of fact, I want to know how many people that's complaining actually read the article in it. You see the cover and you clowning him. And had it been me, you think I care? Because guess what?
Nope.
Again,
Yeah.
he's not some broke dude. I mean, his
Chef
boo
Rocky
just,
got money.
yeah, his boo got a little bit more.
Yeah.
And she fine.
Right.
You think I would care what y'all think about me? And the one that's complaining probably ain't even got 10% of that.
Exactly.
That man worth 20 million. Most of these folks that talking probably don't have 20,000 in the bank.
Right. Tell some of them have $20.
Yes, they had to go borrow that.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to call a man you don't know soft, just like how they did Michael B. Jordan. They call him corny and soft. Or that chick called him corny and soft.
Yeah, let's talk about that one too, cause yeah, that. Oh.
Now, if y'all don't know what we talking about, y'all lady think her name was like L'Oreal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the interview for him for Creed 3. Now, she talked about how they knew each other in school back in the 7th grade. And he said, I was the corny guy, right? And she tried to back up a little bit. And then she going all these places trying to explain it. I mean, he didn't give a man. He just said, "Yeah, you call me corny." But look at me now.
Yeah, call me corny. I'm rich.
I'm like, I'd rather be corny and rich than a thug and broke.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to him for Creed 3. Over 50
Oh
million over
yes.
the weekend. It came out.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yeah,
you haven't
plus,
seen it, please go see it.
right.
It was
It's
done very
definitely
well.
considered the best in the trilogy. Yeah.
Done very well. Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. If you
He
did
got a
see it,
future.
I think you agree with me. If they do a Creed 4, you'll know what it's gonna be about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna throw it out there. Go out there and go see it. I'll probably go see it again. Take my boys. But I like to. What makes somebody corny? So because
Yep.
we got somebody that's either middle class, high class, not you know that speaks well, dress a certain way,
Right.
that actually
Not
do it the legal way.
right. Not saying the N word every 5 seconds
Yes,
and
and
slapping
calling
you
up
and
bees and nations and putting their hands on people.
straight up Ike Turner, putting the Ike Turner special on you and all this other stuff.
doing simping tactics.
Simping tap. Right. Simping for you. Right.
You gotta be corny. I've been called that. Thank you. I've been called
Thank you.
corny. I've been called a nerd. And you know what I say about that? I say, call me a nerd.
Yes.
I say thank you, cause that's a compliment to me.
And they
Because
look at you crazy like, what?
yes, cause while you calling me
No.
a nerd, the dude you think that's hard, the dude you think that's gangster, guess who he gonna be working for?
People like you.
He gonna,
People like me.
matter of fact, he's
Yeah.
the one gonna be bringing me my lunch.
Mm-hmm.
He might be the guy. He might be the Uber Eats guy.
Yep.
But that's the one you had the babies for. You think that's hard? Will fight any man that look at you or speak to you, even if they did it respectfully. Got a criminal record longer than Michael Jackson's archives.
And that's long.
Yes, but you complaining
Right.
about the corny dude. And then I like how they like to say face me like, oh, corny dudes are nice, but y'all don't like nice. Y'all try to manipulate the nice.
Mm-hmm.
You try to
So,
manipulate, you try to screw over the nice to go to the thug.
so right. They sit there talk about chivalry's dead. I can see why. Because of y'all.
Yeah. Chivalry died in 99 2000s. Chivalry been
No,
dead.
some right.
And I remember a couple of
Because they
times
want
I go places, I see, if I go into a building or whatnot, I see a lady behind me, I'll open the door, hold the door.
mm-hmm.
How many thank yous you think I get?
Very few. You may get
None.
one or two.
None.
Some, well, some may get, but Well, I guess in your case you didn't get it.
But I still do it though. Cause they'll give you that look like I'm supposed to do it.
Right, because I got parents, Chris Rock.
Yeah,
I got parents. I'm from the old school. I'm
right.
about that. I'm about opening the door for a woman. I'm about, pulling a chair up and stuff like that.
Yes. When you see someone, if you walk by, I'm like, address her. Good at game. How are you doing?
How you doing?
But the majority of them think you're trying to holler at them.
Right.
If you put a woman and
Them
she
the
look
ones I can't
nice,
stand.
the one
Yeah.
you see them and they look nice, you give them a compliment. You trying to holler. Where'd you get that from? Cause I said you look nice. You do look nice.
Right. And I can't stand a girl like that. They sit there, you compliment them. What you trying to say? I'm trying to say you look nice.
I'm gonna say, well, I ain't trying to say no. Well, I'm gonna say probably gonna get your thug dude out here.
Right.
So we gonna fall. We just gonna fall back. But I want to shout out to all the corny people in the world. Keep being corny.
Right.
Keep being corny.
Same one.
Keep being corny.
Yep.
Make your money.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing you. Because while they making fun of you, because while them folks making fun of you, you laughing all the way to the bank.
And they call us, that watch wrestling, they call us corny. The folks that don't watch it. I'm like, why you watch that? That's so corny.
I said, yeah, but you watch Real Housewives of somebody.
Right.
You watch ratchetness.
Mm-hmm. That's all you know.
But you watch Pete Ballard and watch two homo thugs go at it. But we corny.
Right.
But that's gangster to you.
Watching Trina and Trick Daddy beefing over some from '98.
Right.
The nail song. They sitting there beefing off of that.
And all them folks who talking probably ain't born in '98.
Right.
Now, let's be real, people. Well, yeah, I heard that one too. Yes, I liked it since I was about 6 years old. I still like it.
Yep. Call me that.
I'm like, what you judging for? I'm like, the same ones that watch soap operas, same ones who watch ratchet talk shows. Like I said, same ones who watch Real Housewives or some Real House Husbands or something. Who watch every
Ratchet Wives or something.
Who watch every Tyler Perry show that come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but I'm going, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
We consider corny. Yeah.
I'll take that. I will definitely take it.
Please.
Yeah, we freestyling tonight. I told what's on our mind. We gonna talk about it. We gotta get out our element every now and then. And that's it.
Throw something at you.
I gotta throw a little something at you. It's been what somebody asked me. When are we gonna do a live? But when they want to see the faces. They want to see the chocolate Adonises of the podcast world. What on Anderson say? Be careful what you ask for.
Because you just might get it.
Yep. Cause we got these things, because we doing these in different locations. But we get it, okay, and we together, and we cut that camera. Y'all ain't ready. I see the love letters coming through. And Valentine's Day over.
Oh, shoot, man. We're going to get so much fan mail. It's going to be ridiculous.
Everybody gonna want to come. We gonna be the new Arsenio Hall show. We go live. But see, I just don't want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it in a cold location. So I like to do it at a wrestling event before the wrestling event start.
That'd be good. Yeah.
We get the right company, might let us do it. Dude, I gotta give a shout out to y'all. Y'all making it happen. Like I said, subscribers going up, views going up. Oh,
Right. I
we
mean,
gotta talk about this Wildcat event I was at last week.
oh yeah, that's right.
Gotta talk about that before we get out of here. Well, last week I was in New Orleans Wildcat Sports, X-rated for adults only. Awesome show, packed house. Shout out to all the talent. All y'all did great, but I gotta give it to the MVPs. That would be Katie Forbes and La Rosa Negra.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Katie, RVD, shout out to you, brother, cause you was a lucky man. You are.
I'm like I said,
Oh,
that is the most free spirit. Katie Forbes is probably the most free spirited woman I've ever seen. Very nice to me in person. She's very free spirited. She is not ashamed. There's no shame in her
I,
game.
yeah, I love
None.
free-spirited women. Yes.
No shame in her game.
Heels.
But La Rosa Negra surprised me because I'm so used to seeing her as a baby face. I mean, she came out the blocks with that Puerto Rican flavor. Getting her twerk on. Gets on the apron. Hit the split. Bounce it up. Hit the split again. Was going split, bring it up. I mean, I was like, you talk about doing something strange for some change.
Yeah.
She made a boy holler to give her $1.
I'm telling you. Ooh, wee.
I mean, it was so good. I forgot they even had a match.
She is. I saw the video on Bad Superman TV, and man, yeah, she is a true free spirit woman. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, like I said,
Man,
I mean, the show was great. The main event, Willie Mack, PJ Hawks. You know, normally it'd be the Wildcat Championship, but nope, it was PJ Hawks night, bachelor parties. He's soon to be married, so congrats to him. He main evented the event against Willie Mack.
uh-huh.
We've seen Willie Mack on TV. We know he's good. He can do a lot for a man his size. They tore that damn building up. They lit it up. I definitely got to give it to him. PJ showed how strong. You know, PJ is not big in size, but that kid is strong. The way he was picking up Willie Mack. And they went back and forth. They did a good.
Ain't no little dude.
No, he's definitely not a little dude, but he moves like a light heavyweight. I mean, they tore it up. So it didn't really, to me, it didn't matter who won. The fans were the winners for that match. We got Slime Season, Wildcat Sports Tag Team Champion, got a new member. It's a blow up doll. You had to be there to see it. I'll just leave it at that. I mean the liquor was everywhere.
Oh, they had liquor there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why it's X-rated. They was in Southport Hall. The liquor was everywhere. Profanity. This was again. This was not for no kids. This was grown folks night.
If a kid would have saw Katie Forbes, then he would have made his night right there.
Right. I will say this: they do have a show coming up, May 20th, John Curtis High School, outside of New Orleans. I'll give you more details on that when they put out a call. But that one will be an all-age show. So the kids, y'all can come to this one. Yeah, but that X-rated. Now you never know what you gonna see at these X-rated events. But like I said, the matches be on point. It's fun. We get to be grown ups for one night. Ain't got to worry about the kids.
Continue to have more.
Yes. I can't have no more, so I'm good. I'm definitely good on that. But definitely gotta give a shout out to them. See what else we got on our mind.
Trying to think.
Yeah, I'm looking at Rampage. I just realized that's Marina Shafir on the outside. The ring. Yeah, because I ain't never seen him with makeup on. I thought that was somebody new. I was like, she don't look that bad, but when she doll up.
She called herself the supernova from Moldova.
I'm like, ain't that Mrs. Roderick
And the
Strong?
problem, right? And the problem, I think,
The problem.
she got two nicknames: the problem and the supernova from Moldova. Now, I'm trying to figure out where Moldova is. From what I'm hearing, is near Romania. I got my sources. My source was telling me she's kind of near Romania. I said, okay, that's where Moldova's from. Okay.
Let's look it up. Moldova, an Eastern European country formerly and former Soviet republic.
Okay.
So they do speak Romanian, so you correct on that. It's in between Romania and the Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
You was on it. So good job to the sources. Now, when we talking about AEW, who do you think this person gonna be for Jade Cargill when they hit Canada?
Well, pretty much he holding the belt to Chris Statlander to get back, but until then,
Now,
I see Layla Gray still by her side.
now there's been talks that this she did an open challenge, but there's been talks that it's gonna be Taya Valkyrie.
Could be.
Cause she's done an Impact, then she's done an MLW.
Cause they said she may go back to WWE too. Cause that wasn't her, John Laurinaitis one cut her, one Triple H, cause Triple H wanted her there.
Yep.
So
and she'll be
now Triple H back in charge.
And she come back as Frankie Monet. She'll be a good rivalry for Tiffany Stratton.
Exactly.
And
I can see that now.
yeah, and people, y'all need to calm down. Y'all do understand why Roxanne Perez collapsed, right? Do y'all understand that? If you don't, I could be more than happy to explain it.
Man, they was hitting me up like, man, what happened to her? Man, she just fainted all of a sudden.
I'm like, did y'all even follow the storyline leading to that match? The stuff that Migo Satomura had her doing.
Right.
Her body she did all that and her body shut down. Perfect story. Perfect way to finish it.
Yep.
I'm like, no,
put her body through the rigor. Yeah.
I'm like, no, it didn't happen. I'm like, nothing really happened. That was a perfect storyline.
And it was to the point that Booker T had to get out of the commentator booth.
Yep.
Because he the one trained her.
Yeah.
So it was necessary for Booker to come out the commentator booth and check on her.
Exactly. I mean, you got to follow the story.
Yeah.
And Johnny Gargano coming back.
Now, people was telling me that this is a one-off appearance. Because really, on the main roster, he's really not doing nothing. But him and Dexter, nothing's really going forward with that.
Nope.
He just on the roster. But I think, hopefully, he go back there for good. But I think it's a one-off. Yeah. And like with Dolph Ziggler, well, not to say Dolph Ziggler was a one-off, but I'm saying like, and he's in the Dolph Ziggler type situation.
Exactly. They need to bring a man that. I mean, you got to bring Mr. NXT there. It makes sense. I was a little surprised. I was surprised it wasn't Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
Because you know they're gonna.
Well, if they're gonna do that,
you know they're gonna push him to the moon. I think we lost the Notorious one here for a second. Let's see if we can get him back. Y'all don't panic. That's it. We can get him back. See, I always do it in the middle of a good conversation. But yeah, that Dragon Lee thing, that's really thought they was gonna put him in that match. But apparently they got something special for him. But we gonna see. Let's see if we can get the Notorious one back here. I think we got him. There we go.
Okay, we back. I had lost connection there. But yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what they gonna do with Dragon Lee. Cause I wouldn't mind seeing Dragon Lee. I wouldn't mind seeing Dragon Lee and Grayson Waller.
Oh man, that'll
I think it would have been it would have been a cold match. They would have, but you know what? I think had they did that, they probably would have stole the show. They probably would have took that fight from Carmelo Hayes, and Braun Breaker. There was a rumor, since I brought up Carmelo Anthony's name, there was a rumor that Memphis was thinking about picking him up to mentor Ja Morant. So I think that would have been genius. I think that would have been then. But it's kind of too late in the season to do it now. But see, do it next year, because y'all gonna need some help. Learn how to stay out of trouble. Hold on once. Let's see if we can get them back a second time. Let's see if we can get it. See if we can get it in there. There we go. But yeah,
do it again, but it ain't stopping.
nope,
Stopping us.
not at all. I had enough backup plans just in case. But if Carmelo Anthony did come, I mean, it's kind of late in the season to do it now. But you think they should do it next season?
What's that?
Bring Carmelo Anthony in to mentor Ja Morant. That was a rumor going around.
Now that'd be something. We need a veteran. We need a veteran presence there. Carmelo be perfect.
Cause I think
I love that.
Cause I think Portland, when he went to Portland, I think he figured it out. He don't need to be the star anymore.
Yeah, he understand that. Yeah.
Don't need to be the star. Just go and play. Cause he did well in Portland.
Yeah, he did. The kind of a resurgence he had. Yeah.
And surprisingly, nobody picked him up this season. But that might be a good idea. I think he still got a little left in the tank.
I think Memphis needs to get him. We need a veteran presence.
And you
so pretty much control that locker room.
Yeah, then you won't have to pay that much for him.
Right.
Let him come up. Let him be that sixth man off the bench. I say pretty much there to keep Ja Morant out of trouble.
Right.
Because he'll probably set him straight.
Right.
Let's see what else we got going on. We got to check out the Memphis Showboats. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I think they start next month.
Think so.
And the tickets are pretty reasonable, so definitely gonna check that out right there at the Liberty Bowl. And for the record, I don't care what you call the Liberty Bowl now. It's gonna always be the Liberty Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I mean, okay, what they named it after some bank? You know what's funny? Didn't they name it after some bank that's in Arkansas?
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. No, that's Liberty Bowl.
That's Liberty. We're gonna always be Liberty Bowl to us, no matter what.
Just like the University of Memphis for some will always be Memphis State.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they need to stop that.
Right.
So when was the last time y'all was Memphis State?
Memphis State when Larry Smith was coaching. Then we go back as far as Dana Kirk, back in the 80s.
Right. I mean, cause I think when Penny was there, they were still Memphis State.
Mm-hmm. Because if you go to the University of Memphis shop, they got his jersey for sale. Number 25.
Mm-hmm. I got
Yeah,
one. Now
yeah,
I bought from somewhere else, but I got one.
yeah.
Let's see. Well, they don't say, but let me see how they doing in the tournament. Did they win? Yep, they did win today. So they should be able to win the AAC. I mean, who they threat? Houston. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, cause they bet. Yep, Houston is their threat, and they barely lost to them last time. They lost by a point, so they know they could beat them.
Right.
I mean, they
Then
got a
our
good.
women's team. So we
Yep.
got the women's team done came up.
Yeah, first 20-win season
Yeah.
ever.
Ever. Yes.
And like remember they were 24-8 in the season, so they'll be going to the they'll be going dancing.
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious to see how long Penny gonna stay. I wonder if he gonna be a lifer.
Oh, he definitely like it. No question. I mean, he's a Memphis native, and you know this is alma mater, so yeah.
And got bad people play
Definitely like
for him. People coming to play for him.
yeah.
I
Cause
mean
there
he
were
ain't,
rumors that Bronny may come
yeah,
over here.
cause he ain't like what was his name, Josh Pastner, who by the way
Right.
just got fired today from Georgia Tech.
Well, mm-hmm.
I don't know how he got that job, but I that's on that one.
So I couldn't imagine if Bronny James came here.
Oh, if he come
But
here,
I.
see,
Mm-hmm.
what he need to do if that happened, he need to get that I'm LeBron James' son thing out his head. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people gonna push it on him.
Mm-hmm. Gonna put that pressure on. You know you LeBron James' son, right? Like
I'm
no
like, cause we
kid.
learned from Michael Jordan's son that played for Central Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and boy, with that, you know that he didn't make it to the league because it's not good.
Right.
Just keep in mind, just because you a certain person's son, that don't mean you could ball out too. That don't mean that.
Right.
I mean, he might be a good chef or something.
Right.
I mean, look at the Dwayne Wade kids. I'm gonna just leave that at that.
So yeah. Just,
I ain't gonna go no further, but I think his oldest can play.
yeah.
So he got one that's I think him and Bronny about what age?
That was around there. Yeah. Dwayne Wade had it when he was in Marquette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we definitely shall see, but damn by the time we get out of here. I mean we could do this all night. That's why I like freestyling. We could do this all night, but
That was
we
quick.
ain't want to give y'all too much.
Right.
We like the R&B singer that know how to sing. We're just gonna give you just a little bit till we get like Martin say, just give you a little bit till I get that contract.
Right.
But again, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe Bad Superman TV. Hit the notification button. Continue to support Bad and TV. Get Snap Podcast, Throwback Edition. And whatever else we decide to put on there, just for fun. But I'm going to let you do your closings as always.
Well, I just want to say, man, thank y'all, man, for supporting this shit. 'Cause like I said, we on the big and better things. You know, this is just a start. Trust me, y'all. This is just a start. You know, we got Bad Superman TV. Y'all check that out. Like, share, subscribe, like he said. We may go live one day and see us, the positivity has been great.
Ain't gonna be
So
no
many people been loving it.
ain't gonna be no
Love
entanglements.
y'all.
All,
Right.
all,
No
people,
entanglements
all the
here.
women ain't gonna be no entanglements now.
Right. No
We'll tell
entanglements here.
you that right now. Well, you single, so you probably can.
Right. I can do that. Yeah.
I'm the one on the clink clink.
Right. Selective outrage. So.
No, that'll be for me. That'll be a bad decision.
Right.
That'll just be elected stupidity.
So people just learn from this. Don't do what Will did. Don't let your woman, let your woman be who you want to be. You let you be you. Don't have her you be something else. You know, you ain't that person. And we all know Will ain't that person.
Right. I'm gonna tell you the best way Clifton Powell said it. Don't let 5 minutes get you 15 years.
15 years, exactly.
No, don't do it. It's not worth it. You got an issue? Talk about it.
Right.
Keep your personal life personal.
If y'all want to be open, fine.
But just
But don't.
remember. But just remember.
Them
Look who you been.
consequences.
Look who you been open around.
Mm-hmm.
Because number one, this should never happen. Number two, you got the wrong people talking about it. Well, not us. We good.
Now you remember the Fresh Prince episode where his dad had left, talking about how he don't want me no more. They did the same thing. They did a meme with August about that. How come you don't want me no more?
People
Okay.
making, people making jokes out of this. This could
Yeah.
have, this could have went bad.
Yeah.
It could have went real bad. But like I said, Code, I was saying this. You know better, you do better. So let's just do better.
Let's just do better, y'all.
Everybody done said their piece. We'll just let it be that.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, all y'all, with the spring break, might come up.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all
Yeah.
lucky kids get to stay home all next week. Don't take your mom and daddy house up. Because some of us still got to work.
Right.
With that being said, you guys enjoy your weekend. We love you, and we out of here.